Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink is and has been in this range for, I don't know, nearly a year now. I mean, 9 months pretty much in this sideways range. Prices, we did move up and down, but lately it's been making lower lows and lower highs. And yeah, I mean, we have a first few signals that things might be changing, as you know, but I'm not convinced yet. I need to see more to believe it. We have other coins that look, let's say, much more bullish also due to their structures. There are a few things we need to talk about here now, and I'm going to show you first the downside scenario. So in the downside scenario, after this wave 4 peak, which occurred in November, we came down in what I believe was a wave 1. We peaked in a wave 2, and we are on track to moving down in a wave 3. The wave 3 is an ABC pattern in an ending flat in an ending diagonal. We would then see a 4 and a 5. That would be the bearish count. That is valid as long as we stay below 950. Okay, it is just what it is. So that bearish scenario won't go away until we break above 950. The reason for this is that, first of all, a B wave can be overshooting. So this could at the moment just be a B wave still, ABC, or even if we break above the high of the wave 2, and even if it is not an overshooting B wave, and it goes way higher, but stays below 950, it could just be a wave 2. So unfortunately, so it is therefore still a setup where we have to have some doubts. So this could easily just be an A wave. 1 second, let me just think. No, wave 1 down, yes, and then A, B, C in 2, and then sell off later. So there is at the moment no way of saying that a bullish scenario is, confirmed despite the rally, but all coins rallied. Okay. Looking at the context here, however, it still has a bearish touch to it. Nevertheless, this doesn't mean you couldn't trade it on the long side. In fact, we talked about those key levels when we did expect further upside in videos here. Since then, the uptrend hasn't finished, and it seems to be still carrying on. I mean, we still haven't made a lower low, but we need to talk about a few things now. So there is, of course, at any point we have to expect a local top in place. If it is selling, it can sell off in a C wave at any time because we're getting to the end of what a B wave can do. Yes, surely it could still push a bit higher, but it's getting sort of towards the end of it. Now, saying that, as I said, if it pushes higher, it could just be a C wave in a wave 2, that we just have to reset the wave 2. And I will do that, okay? But I will always make you aware of a possible bullish scenario as well. However, without a 1-2 setup, a clear 1-2 setup, this is something where I cannot really give you a high probability entry point or a, high probability trade or low risk, high reward trade. There are other coins that gave us much clearer signals. Now, this starts to look a little bit of, like what ADA is doing. Yeah, if you've been watching the ADA videos, it's a similar thing here, where also with ADA we had here a possible diagonal pattern in a wave 1, and we could come down in a wave 2. Now, however, ideally this is now finished. Yeah, this diagonal pattern should be finished, and it should imminently come down into this region between 584 and 644. However, I don't have a strong signal yet. If wave 5 was finished, this could have been an A wave, this could have been a B wave, even though it's quite strong now, and then we should be selling down in a C wave fairly shortly. Now, the other possibility is, and this would actually be, let's say, short-term quite bullish, but at the moment there is no way for me to confirm it. This would become much more likely if we really rally now, maybe next week, through the 752 level to the upside. And that scenario would be if I'm saying that maybe the wave 1 was in here. Let me think how I would construct this. Possibly even put the wave 1 here. And then I had an A wave down in 3 waves, a B wave up in 3 waves, and a C wave down, because this looks quite like an impulsive move down. So A, B, C, which means if we now rally, I would have to assume that we had a very, very shallow wave 2. Not my preferred option, but I need to make you aware of it, because we need to know, what is, there needs to be a bullish and a bearish scenario anyway. So if we now rally through, I cannot really stick to this deep wave 2 retracement. Now, saying that, I'm not telling you we will definitely get there. This is in my opinion, if we get there, a low risk, high reward entry point. Now, making a wave 2 here is nothing I would necessarily want to trade personally. Now, it's done now anyway, because it just leaves too many options open. But if we now rally through 748, this would be the bullish case. The bearish case would still be that we reset the wave 2, but then of course still can push higher. Oops. But that we reset the wave 2, yeah. It's still not moved far enough to consider a bullish case as clear primary scenario, because we haven't changed the daily trend. I mean, let's be honest, zoom out. We haven't changed the daily trend. To consider the daily trend changed, we need to go at least above 950. Now we haven't done that, okay? So just the explanation of why I'm not more bullish, because there is no reason at this stage. Yeah, surely you can trade these patterns and everything, but also now you could consider we are in an ascending wedge now. In all likelihood, you could consider that a bearish case, bearish pattern. You might draw that a little bit more like a channel, like this, okay? And yes, but then I still need a breakout of the channel to the upside to have a more short-term bullish case. So, by all means, if we break out of the channel, if you're a breakout trader, surely you can trade the wave 3. If you like to, I don't like to trade breakouts. But if this is the case, we should rally in a third wave to around 976. And it would most likely take us above that 950 threshold, and it would make a bullish case much more likely. Now, saying that, we would still only have 3 waves, so it would still not be a final confirmation that the bear market is over. For that, we need 5 waves and 3 waves down, because this could still be a deeper wave 4. Okay, but either way, we can only take it level by level here. So, but these are the levels to watch out for. Yeah, ideally, I will show you that as an option, especially if we now rally, and probably through the weekend we'll know more. If we break above that channel, then I will consider this. Until then, we can still look at this as a wave 2 here. And I would still like to see it come down into this region, 1, 2. Or the bearish pattern is of course possible as well, which leaves a lot of options open, which is why the Chainlink chart is leaves too many options open, right? It's not that clear, not as clear as other charts, therefore, especially due to this sideways range since May. So it's not really my favorite chart at the moment. But yeah, that's my update about Chainlink. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.